With wedding season just around the corner, this tutorial will show you a subtle yet elegant and eye-catching look for the bride to sport on her big day. Before any application of product, use a cleansing wipe to remove any accumulated oils or previously applied makeup from the face. To retain hydration in the skin, apply a few drops of moisturizing gel or oil by massaging the product into the pores. Tarte Maracuja oil is perfect in that it leaves no oily residue. Moisturizers are vital in slowing down the aging process. Next, using a long-lasting primer, like the one I'm using by e.l.f., cover the face with a thin layer using clean fingers. Primer is the metaphorical glue that keeps the makeup from slipping and sliding. A neutralizing palette is a great way to hide very noticeable blemishes. Here I'm covering part of my lip that was burnt, don't ask how, and my glamorous dark circles. Gently blend away using a foundation brush. Cover the previously neutralized patches of skin, as well as any other areas that might need brightening with a waterproof concealer. I love this one by NYX because of the easy application, the medium coverage, and how well it matches my skin. Remember, ladies or gentlemen, a little goes a long way. A slightly soaked beauty blender is great for spreading the product evenly. Now, taking Maybelline's Velvet Finish Foundation, apply a very thin coat. This foundation is very thick and extremely potent. I like to lightly dot the product on my face to prevent heavy application, and of course, I recommend the Beauty Blender to spread the product. If you do not own this foundation, any foundation that has no SPF and a matte finish will suffice. To begin on the eyes, use a primer on both top and bottom lids and lightly dab the product with clean fingers. Here I'm using Urban Decay's Anti-Aging Primer Potion. And with the Flesh Tone Pencil Liner, color in the inner corners to brighten the eyes. Again, blend with the fingers. Onto eyeshadows, take a shimmery sand color like the one I'm using from the Urban Decay Spectrum palette called Daybreak and apply it over the Flesh Tone Pencil Liner. This color will further open the eyes, making the face look fresh. From the same palette, take the light brown color Burn and apply it to the outer V of the eye. Leave some space on the center of the lids for a future color. Using a loose-haired brush, blend the color out. Also from the Spectrum palette, take the steep brown color called West and apply a heavy layer on the outer lash line and crease to bring depth to the eyes. Use a dense brush to keep the intensity of the color. Use a Kleenex tissue to catch any fallout. Apply the deep brown color to the outer thirds of the lower lash line as well. And return to the medium brown shadow to highlight the middle third of the lower lash line. For the center of the lids, use a duochrome scarlet color. I'm using the color Flame from the Vice 4 palette, and apply using the fingers. This will allow heavy application of the color, again bringing dimension and a unique element to the eyes. Apply the same duochrome color to the inner corners of the lower lash line. To create a more smoky effect, here I'm blending the outer thirds of my lid along with the crease, using the medium brown shadow West with a fluffy brush. Onto the eyebrows, I simply used a spoolie to shape them to my natural arch. Now using a liquid liner, create a medium weight wing and line the eyes. Try to keep the weight of the line consistent all the way to the tear ducts. Line the bottom lash line as well and stop at the center. Take a black pencil liner and do the same to the lower lash line on the waterline. Finally, curl the lashes and use Maybelline's Rocket Volume Mascara to thicken them. Remember to coat both top and bottom lashes. To add structure to the face, use a liquid bronzer to contour. Apply to the hollows of the cheeks and temples, and use a sponge to blend. To top it all off, use a highlighter and blush duo, like the one I'm using from Urban Decay's Naked Flush palette, and apply it to the apples of the cheeks, the bridge of the nose, and the cupid's bow. And what bride's look is complete without a red lipstick? Here I'm using ColourPop's Ultra Matte Lippy in the shade Silhouette. This lip product is perfect for an all-day event. It does not move, I promise you. To finish off the look, use a makeup setting spray to preserve your look from the beginning of the day to the end of the night. There you have it, a stunning look for the bride that will enhance her features and surely bring the center of attention to her. I want to do a quick shout out to my recently wedded sister and her husband. Congrats to you two and sending you all of my love. And to all of you past, present, and future brides out there, I wish you the best of luck. Take care!